What's up, Juventus? You've got Juventus rejecting Nottingham Forest first bid for Douglas Luiz. Where do things stand? A surprise bid for another one of Juventus' midfielders comes in. Vlahovic turns a deaf ear to everyone and everything, and Juve's stance in the mercato right now is crystal clear. We're going to look at all of this together right now. Umberto, this the AJ's Here channel dedicated to Juventus. It's August 18th. Let's rock with the news. First up, some surprise money could be coming in for Juventus, and that is on two moves from some other sides. Number one, Al Ahly looking to make a move for Dennis Zakaria at 45 million euros. Juventus would be set to get 5% on a sell-on clause for Zakaria. You also have Torino looking at Hans Nicolucci Caviglia, and we carry a 10% sell-on clause on that player as well. So maybe some funds, albeit small, still coming in other ways, because when it comes to the sales for Juventus, we are waiting. And right now for Artur, the latest is this, that when it comes to the move to Gremio, Juventus will not be taking any action that sees him going on a free and taking a capital loss. This move most likely going to be a loan move. However, there could be the possibility and the potential to see a Tevez type move where he went to Boca Juniors and it saw Juventus gaining some young talented prospects. Maybe the same thing could happen for Artur. It's thrown out there, but I would expect it to go down in the end as a loan. And after next season, we'll see him again right back at Continassa. Let's see if we can work out some alternative. When it comes to Douglas Luiz, Nottingham Forest first bid of 35 million euros apparently rejected by Juventus. According to Michele De Blasis, he claims that Juve looking for a little bit more, and that would coincide with what we said about Juve's stance being clear, and that is they want no losses on anybody. And Douglas Luiz, this would make sense because it's going to take around 40 million euros to break even on the player. So it appears that Juventus for now is pushing for break even. A surprise bid coming in for a different midfielder. This is Manuel Locatelli. Al Ahly, who we just heard about, going for Zakaria at 45 million euros. Keep that in mind, everybody. Offered us 25 million euros for Manuel Locatelli. Of course, this was immediately met with rejection from Juventus, not just because of the asking price, but because of the fact that they see him as a cornerstone for the club, and Juve has absolutely zero intentions of moving Locatelli, and now they are going after Zakaria at 45 million euros, but they offer us 25. That's the way it works for us. Now, when we get to Vlahovic, he apparently has turned a deaf ear to everything and everyone. He is preparing himself to stay at Juventus this season. He has absolutely no fears in terms of selection for Serbia in the World Cup, and that is not going to deter him if they bring in more players like Kolo Muani. You've got Jonathan David there. Apparently none of this is leading Vlahovic to looking elsewhere, even if he has interest in joining Milan. And it is being reported that Okafor's sale to Leeds could open the door for Milan to come back to the table for Dusan Vlahovic, but it's always going to remain the same, and that is the salary. Juve's stance: no losses. Is something gonna break? Is something gonna give there? Right now, it's not looking like it. Juve wants to take zero in terms of losses on any of these guys, according to all these reports. Now, when you come to our targets coming in, Jagrova, Juve, it's being reported, will not be willing to step up to the tune of 25 million euros, and Marseille is open to stepping up to that because they see him as a priority. For Juventus, we have other guys as priorities. Kolo Muani, there's supposed to be new talks today, but the concerns are growing that we have to have a sale outgoing in order to bring this guy in. And there are some claiming that Juve's going to bring him in regardless if anybody else leaves, and I'm not so sure about that, so time will tell. For Nahuel Molina, apparently 25 million euros is what Atletico is looking for, but again, same thing. Something's got to give. Guys need to leave. And for the targets we heard about yesterday, Melvin Bard being one of them. Today you've got Charlie Cresswell joining the mix. These guys could be options for Juventus at the backline if we say goodbye. Someone like Kostic, someone like Lloyd Kelly, but they could also be moves to watch out for in the future. So let's see. Toulouse, Charlie Cresswell joins the mix along with Nice's Melvin Bard. But right now, all things in limbo. Juve has to get cracking, but they will not take losses. This stance seems pretty evident at the moment. Will something break? We are in the final weeks of the mercato. Let's see, everybody. But that's your news break. You know what to do, everybody. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, and let me know your thoughts on all of today's Juve news. And I'm back tomorrow with another edition. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao tutti.